If you're trying to get a fearful avoidant to commit, the first thing to understand is this. Pressure kills commitment for them. It doesn't motivate them. It overwhelms their nervous system. Commitment for a fearful avoidant happens slowly, when their body feels safe, not when they're talked into it. So the first key is setting a boundary that works for the both of you. Now, this isn't an ultimatum. It's clarity. A healthy boundary sounds like this. You could say something like, I'm okay with moving at a pace that feels safe for the both of us, but I also need consistency and honesty. See, that kind of boundary doesn't rush them, but it also protects you from staying in limbo forever. Fearful avoidants respond better to calmness, not emotional demands. And a second thing is to not rush for a commitment before they're ready. So if you're in a situationship, and that's if you've accepted a situationship, you must know that you can't rush this. They take longer because they're constantly scanning for danger. They need time to feel confident that you're safe, stable, and emotionally regulated. So if you try to push commitment too fast, their fear wins, and then they pull away from you. The third key is keeping communication emotionally safe. Now, this doesn't mean avoiding important topics forever, because communication matters, and also timing matters. Fearful avoidants come closer when conversations feel manageable, not intense or overwhelming. They're comfortable when there's no blaming, no attacking, or no criticism. When there is calm check-ins, neutral language, it helps their nervous system stay open instead of shutting down on you. Now here's the fourth piece that people don't talk enough about, and it's critical. They commit when they see emotional self-regulation in you. They are highly sensitive to emotional energy, and if they see you can handle disappointment at times, because they do struggle with a few things, they struggle with consistency. And if they see that you can handle their space without accusing them of cheating or you spiraling, it builds trust. They don't commit because you've convinced them. They commit because your stability shows that getting close to you won't cost them their peace. Understand this about fearful avoidance. They may test you along the way, not to just manipulate you, but to answer this one question. They want to know, are you safe long term? Because how you handle space, conflict, and your own emotions, it matters more than how much you say you love them. Because you can say every day that you love them, and then the minute you see their battles, you're ready to bounce. And see, that's the reason why they put you through tests before committing to you. They have to know that you're the one. Commitment with a fearful avoidant comes with patience and emotional safety. They take their time with people. When their body feels safe enough, commitment stops feeling dangerous, and it starts feeling possible.